Welcome to Sir Betterment, where we bring you financial, motivating, and betterment knowledge. In this video, we'll dive deeper into the circle and find out whether it would be the next greatest megaproject or would it forever remain the greatest blueprint. So without further ado, let's get into it. When megaprojects is the topic, Dubai is undoubtedly on top of our list. Thanks to its marvelous projects, it has become a world-renowned metropolis that attracts tourists from all around. Currently, there are multi-billion-dollar new construction projects in Dubai, ensuring that it will remain a top universal destination. And one of the projects they're trying to build is Dubai's downtown circle. But first, let's find out what it is. From a distance, it looks like a giant UFO has landed in Dubai. But in reality, it's a mega project designed to be self-sufficient and sustainable. The architectural company Zenera Space has a great vision for the future with its Downtown Circle project. The stunning 550-meter ring is said to be a mixed-use complex with residential, public, and commercial buildings. However, the most striking aspect of the ring is that it surrounds the world's largest freestanding skyscraper, Burj Khalifa, and will encompass all of downtown Dubai within a 3-kilometer radius. Najmus Chowdhury and Niels Remes, the primary architects of Zenera Space, see Downtown Circle as a horizontal stroke against Dubai's vertical, futuristic cityscape. Sustainable design for the future. It is common for temperatures in Dubai to go over 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The architects behind this project hope their work will set a new benchmark for sustainability in the region. The entire ceiling will be a sketch of solar panels. This mega project will implement a technology used in previous projects like solar hydrogen cells. This technology turns water into hydrogen using solar energy, which powers the air conditioner and supplies electricity to the building. The plan also includes a high-speed electric tram system that travels up to 62 miles per hour and the infrastructure necessary to support sky taxis, providing travelers with various alternatives for getting from one end to the other. A self-sustained city. There are technical issues that come with such grand architectural designs, such as making a framework that is sturdy enough to hold the interior elements and light enough to be supported by the pillars. The structure itself is pretty light. Columns and the circle ring will support this mega project. The architects decided to make it circular because it's the most stable structural format. The planned downtown circle would integrate residential space with corporate, economic, and cultural districts to create an independent city inside a city. If you reside there, it will only take you 15 to 20 minutes to walk to the workplace, the park, or your own house. And considering how hard it is to travel from place to place in Dubai, the circle will work wonders, so you won't ever be late again. The best part of the building's design is the Sky Park, a greenbelt that connects all 5 floors. If you look historically, first came agriculture, and then we built the city, said Remes. Now, we have kind of lost this concept. With this greenbelt inside the structure, we want to bring back agriculture and food production to the city center, he added. There is a lot of buzz around the idea, but it's not all positive. Since the company posted the mock-ups on Instagram, several critics have suggested the design may ruin the downtown area. There have been some critical remarks posted online. A netizen said, "Which looks better, an empty finger or a finger with a ring on it?" This comment boosted the architect's mood. That's why they were able to disregard all the negative comments and maintain their motivation in creating this mega project. An ever-changing skyline. Chowdhury and Remes acknowledge that despite the downtown circle's unique and appealing form, it is practically and financially implausible. It was meant to be a conversation starter, said Chowdhury, something that could trigger people to rethink urban development and city congestion. We are promising a sustainable city. The architects are working on important aspects that raise the discussion about how the future should plan their cities. The reason why they picked the Burj Khalifa to build the circle was because it is in a very dense urban area. This megaproject aims to address the issues that accompany dense city populations. The proposed structure would have a circumference of more than 3 kilometers and stand 1,804 feet above the ground. The ring would rest on 5 massive pillars, the foundations of which would be placed on vacant lots that may serve additional purposes in the future. This will create a microclimate downtown and create a sort of envelope around the area to control the temperature and make it more livable in hot weather. In addition, the vertical pillars have another potential use: cleaning the air in congested cities. Zenera Space's revolutionary smog filtering design, which was nominated for the World Architecture Festival 2018 award in the category of Experimental Future Project, might be incorporated into the pillar's structural design. As appealing as it is, the question is, will it be finished, or is it impossible to build? Currently, the Downtown Circle project is not government-backed and is still very much in the ideation and conceptualization stage. But after seeing some online concept visuals, people are interested in hearing more about this endeavor as it progresses. With its remarkable architecture, this might become Dubai's next Burj Khalifa, but in a more environmentally friendly way. The architects of Downtown Circle, Zenera Spaces, have been tight-lipped about the specific details and when the project will officially launch. Now, to answer your question about when it is estimated to be completed, according to an online portal, World Buildings Directory, the construction of Downtown Circle may finish construction around 2040. Of course, this is only possible if no unprecedented events come up. But without support from the UAE government, it will be difficult for Zenera Spaces to make this a reality. One more reason that this project may be impossible is that Zenera Space doesn't actually build anything. While it's an impressive concept design, that's as far as this project will go. If you look at Zenera Space's website, you will find no pictures of any actual buildings they've made, only renders. This led many citizens to think that this mega project was just a publicity stunt to make Dubai stand out again from other countries. Chowdhury told CNN at the time that the project was a conversation starter. Chowdhury argued that curbing the processes that create smog could take generations to achieve. The situation at hand is so grave that it requires a top-down scheme, said Chowdhury. While many argue whether this is a permanent fix to pollution or just a very expensive bandage, Zenera was seeking for development finance while discussing with Copenhagen's Air Labs to create simulation models. Chowdhury promised a functioning prototype by early 2018, but we haven't heard anything about it since then. Another reason is that the Arabian megaprojects are a mixed bag. The recent NEOM project in Saudi Arabia was hailed as a blueprint for tomorrow in which humanity progresses without compromise to the health of the planet. But the reality has turned out to be quite different. The massive $500 billion project called NEOM will extend across a region larger than Israel and seems to be beyond the jurisdiction of the current Saudi judicial system. Instead, investors will establish independent legal systems to administer the territory. The plan is to create a futuristic city that's completely self-sufficient and green to reduce Saudi Arabia's reliance on oil production. And just like the Circle, there is still no news about the progress of this mega project. How can Dubai construct one mega project after another? Dubai is full of plans that it hinders them from building anything. In fact, Dubai should focus on one mega project at a time to ensure that it will be successful. So what do you think? does Dubai Circle sound too good to be true? At the start of the video, we pondered whether this project would be successful or just another too good to be true blueprint. Let us know your opinions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Also, click the subscribe button and notification bell for more videos like this. See you at the next one.